Help me welcome to the stage, Priscilla. Ho!
When I was younger, my friends and I talked about our dream car. Mercedes-Benz, Jaguar, Ferrari, Porsche. I, however, wanted no specific car. I wanted a chauffeur. I was going to be so rich, I would be driven around. Every day, I live that dream. I have not one, but many chauffeurs. You might call them the MTA subway train operators and the bus drivers. The New York subway ride is a frustrating, magical adventure. Even during rush hour, some people walk slower than a grandmother on a drunken mule in the bush. And then there are people behind me pushing. Now I know who to call if I ever give birth, since you love pushing so much. Maybe every rush hour traveler is a midwife or a doula or just plain pushy. I am no baby. I am a whole 5 feet and 3/8 of an inch tall. But in the land of New York subways, I have to levitate. Because I'm too short, and they won't let me touch a pole. Then I would reach for a pole with a woman wrapped around it, and she'd get angry. Lady, why would I want to touch your boob when I have 2 of my own? And when I am able to grip a pole, a woman would come along and grip my hand. Lady, you're already holding my hand, and you haven't even bought me dinner yet. One morning, I was ambitious. I just had my Wheaties, the breakfast of champions, and I was going to win that day. I swore I grew 1/8 of an inch. Looking back, that may have been horizontally instead of vertically. That day, I reached for the overhanging subway pole. The train moved, and my hand missed. I fell on 2 seated gentlemen. They were smiling. Like 2 gentlemen who just had a woman fall in their laps. Yeah? They were happy. The lady nearby, she looked at me like I committed a crime. Lady, if you stopped hugging the damn pole, then I wouldn't have to reach for the stars or the laps. I often offer my seat to the elderly and the pregnant woman. I once sat there and there was this large belly in my face. I was about to stand till I looked up and saw a beard and a hand holding a beer can. Sir, you'd better talk to those subway pushers to push that beer baby out of you before I give you my seat. He looked like he was in his 20th trimester. The R train is particularly magical. On Monday, I saw a pregnant woman begging for money. On Tuesday, the tummy was gone, and the same woman was holding the hand of a little girl. The next day, she was pregnant again, and the little girl was holding her hand. If you're having fertility problems, I highly recommend taking the R train. This lady had 2 children in 3 days. The M in MTA stands for miracles. Speaking of miracles, I had my annual checkup at the doctor. He weighed me. He told me I gained 18 pounds in 1 year. He asked me if that's right. Wait, I have a choice? You have the scale numbers in front of you, and you're asking me if they're right. Of course, no. It's fake news. I shall tweet about this. He ignored me and said, "Welcome to America. You are clearly eating American portions." That's a lie. McDonald's calls it supersize. Nowhere does it say American portions. I grew up in South Africa, where the Asian community is very small. There were really only Chinese. I didn't eat Japanese, Korean, Thai, Vietnamese food till I moved here. When I moved here, my mom wrote on the back of my backpack my first initial P and my last name, Ho. It took me 6 months to learn that P-H-O spells pho, the Vietnamese noodle soup dish. I walked around for 6 months advertising that I'm a Vietnamese noodle soup dish. No wonder people ask me how my noodles are, what broth I have, am I hot, and do I come with extra sriracha? I show them where they can find their noodles and sriracha. Welcome to America. You are now eating and acting like an American. Thank you, everyone.
Priscilla Ho, everybody.